Mm.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Games with Terry. I almost said Quippers United. Oh, jeez. Ugh. That show. I'm gonna be like 98 years old. There will be no logical reason for me to still be alive, but I will be totally like Alzheimer's ridden, and that will be the one thing that I remember is Frosted Glass making terrible jokes. Uh, anyway, welcome to Games with Terry. Joining me for this one-off special is Terry Diamantis, who you may remember from television, or I don't know what show, but he's from TV. You can trust
Yes,
me. I would never lie to you.
exactly.
I know that literally no one is watching right now, but Terry, would you mind telling the audience a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm just going to read what I wrote for my quote tweet that I haven't actually sent yet of your shield. Unlike my bigoted friend, I will not dead name Techno Iraq.
Th- there you go. And today we're playing a game called Technobabylon. Oh, we have two
Bigot.
likes, which means that theoretically there is a second person in the audience. So today we're playing Technobabylon, and the developer of this game, Wajidai, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't freaking know. They also did another series of video games called the Blackwell,
Blackwell.
yeah, series, and they also were featured on a previous Games with Terry under the name
Memoria.
Primordia. And I'm curious to see what happens because when we played Primordia, the developers actually they came by, they commented on the stream, they liked the posts that we made about it,
Hmm.
which I thought was really, really kind of nice, especially given that we had kind of stiff criticism of that game. But I won't lie, maybe my criticism got a little bit lighter after I was like, oh, they're actually watching me.
Yeah. Um, Tall Person and Frosted have both joined us in chat. So we do have an audience now.
Hello, Frosted Glass and Tall Person. I hope that you're all having a good evening. Frosted wonders if these are all light puzzles. I hope
We
they're
can
not.
only hope.
I
We can
hope
only hope.
I hope they're light puzzles. I don't want any heavy puzzles. So this is Techno Babylon. I can say that the title screen is pretty nice right off the bat. Holy
Yeah, I
shit,
like
that's loud.
it. Yes, it is.
That is loud. I'm gonna turn that down to like 40%. That's still pretty loud. Ooh, atmospheric music. I'll turn it down to like 20.
And
20%.
apparently Tall Person has jury duty tomorrow. So that I don't know.
Looks like
That
you
sounds
found the
annoying
place.
to me, but
You're sure this is the one?
Yeah.
I'm positive. Lapa Sesame. It was my mandala in the trance. There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then I... Ah!
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
for the record, I think a
After
different
all,
company
I've been planning this for
developed
years.
this compared to Primordia. It's
Yes.
just that Wajidai published both.
Yes.
So just because the devs from Primordia commented doesn't mean these guys will.
Yeah, I kind of have a feeling about that because this game is the format is more similar. This was probably developed by the
There's
Blackwell
nothing like
people.
being in trance. A world built of
Okay,
abstract
it may be.
of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I
Memes.
say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone.
We have a multitude of minutes joining us. in chat.
Hey, Six.
Right.
The next 6 minutes, Six, if you want into this, please let me know. I will shoot you a link. The next 6 minutes is always welcome on
Let's
Games
get
with
this
Terry.
over with.
Okay, open inventory, move mouse to bottom right corner. Ooh. Select trance to disconnect. Well, if I want to look at the news.
Better go and talk to the building manager. Ah! Ouch! Huh? Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager. I'm trapped?
For the first time that you can remember, the prospect of staying inside your apartment is frightening to you.
I cannot relate.
Okay, great. Hey, great!
Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
Shower curtain.
So she's caught in a trap. She can't work. She can't walk out.
Because she loves her apartment too much, baby.
Can't it see what you're doing to me? And you don't believe a word I say.
You remove the gelatinous clump of semi-organic wetware
Lovely.
you've been cultivating in the still. It looks like it's grown enough to be usable by now.
Okay.
What?
I don't know
Okay.
what wetware is, but it sounds revolting.
Yes.
It's a homegrown lump of techno-organic wetware gel. It's for connecting my brain's wetware to the external systems.
Oh, well, that clarifies everything.
Ah. A trophy.
Mm.
Nah, I'm not that hungry. The window frame is welded in. Even if I could open it, it'd be a 150-meter drop to the bottom.
I wonder if they... No, it doesn't have a highlighting system. I mean, maybe it does, but it's not the space bar.
If I keep randomly cutting cables, I'm going to end up electrocuted eventually.
Okay,
You
what
say,
do we got?
like it's a bad thing.
Door panel.
Ooh.
Still not working. Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else.
Not with that attitude.
No.
Yeah.
Last time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
Yeah.
And yet you want your wetware gel.
Even if I cared that much about the apartment's rules, the sign's fixed to the wall.
Vent.
I can't get a grip
And,
to open it.
Six is
Not like I can
continuing the
figure
song
there anyway.
quote in chat.
This will open an individual's mind to the trance and load their mind-machine interface's hub.
Oh, this is the menu. Well, why don't we
Saving's always
save?
good.
Yes. We'll call this Games with Terry.
Interesting choice. I like it.
Yeah. Wow, this cyber world blows.
It's minimalist. That's what it is.
Yes. Okay. Mailbox from City of Newton, 2087. not 2000XX.
Yeah.
Dear Ms. Sesame, this message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. If you do not inform us of absences, you risk losing housing support from the city. You have been receiving city support benefit for 711 days, and we hope that you will be able to improve your circumstances soon.
Speaking of 20XX, I think that is a game that Six would very much enjoy because it's basically Mega Man.
Yeah. That is gas station cyberware. Says 6. From Lieutenant Colonel O'Shea, 2087. Dear Sir, Miss, I am the Marcus O'Shea. I am the Chief Finance... Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. Dear Sir / Miss, my name is Marcus O'Shea. I am the Chief Financer for the Oklahoma General Martin Carter. His recent death at the hands of a rival warlord has left me with 150,000. That's more than 150,000 quanta of his finance. That's I could be wrong, Terry, but I think that's 150 million. If you allow me to transfer through your bank accounts, I can offer to share, and it stops there.
Oh, well.
I assume
You've got to give your money.
Yeah. Can we refer? Unable to connect to Mandala mailhost inbox. Okay. Let's meet up. Hey, Dala. Seems like we haven't seen you in years. No idea if you've heard, but there's a big game coming out at the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we can probably get you a place on the team from T. From Pharma, do you want the extra interface speedu without the extra speedwa it out the extra cost? Ithout. Extra speed with extra farm 1. Open attach img for order info. Well, I gotta try this.
I don't think that did anything, did it?
No, it created something where there was nothing.
No.
Toxic Sigma. Ugh.
Okay.
Yo, Dala. Yo, Dala. Good hearing from you. Though I know it really means you want something. Basically, yes. The batch of blue wetware you got is cracked, so you can grow it yourself. Just don't gray goo your place. It needs a few things. 1, water, since that's what makes up 99% of it. 2, nutrition. It's an organism after all. And 3, heat. In the normal stuff, it'd cause it to break down, but this blend is activated instead.
So the wetware needs water. Who'd have guessed?
Yes. How do I get out of this? Oh, there we are.
Huh, no. I'm not storing that in my brain. Not unless I want to wake up in some factory in China in 10 years.
How do I get rid of it? A badly disguised virus package designed to trick the gullible into opening it. It might steal info, force you into a botnet, or wreck systems for the hell of it. Normally, you wouldn't have even come close to downloading it. Maybe this is like a warning system for 90-year-old women. This is what it would look like if you downloaded malware.
Yeah.
Okay, unable to access, no connection. No connection. No connection. Wait, is that in Chinese? Yeah, it looks like Chinese. So this just in, the techno world is Chinese.
Maybe.
Just like real life.
Frosted said, why is Jack doing an infomercial voice? And I said, just in case Tia needs a new intro, I guess.
Yeah. Wetware still.
The still is empty. It'll take at least a few hours to grow another batch of wetware.
What does that even mean? What's wet? What is it? What is that? What is that, the thing that it is?
And Frosted wants you to say, does this ever happen to you? There's got to be a better way, but in your infomercial voice.
Hold on, let me... Does this ever happen to you? There's got to be a better way. Introducing the new Magic Bullet. The personal versatile vending machine. Not a blending machine, whatever. A food tray obligingly pops from the machine's serving slot. Completely empty, the pipes must be blocked again. But I got a tray and fork.
Nice.
Insufficient material. Utensil recycling. Memory module.
Just stick a fork in the socket.
I don't know how to put it back. Oh, there it is. It's recycler. Okay, so what happens when we do this? Okay, food tray.
Hey, I'm hungry.
So
Yeah.
we got those two things. I'm wondering if there's like... Oh wait, and we have a trophy that's made of metal. User safety settings enabled, unable to produce metal utensils due to danger of harm. To change this, please seek administrative permission.
Hey, we're not children. How's he suicide
Kid.
rate?
And Six is impressed with your marketing skills and will buy 5 of the
Oh.
product you were advertising.
Well, thank you very much, Six.
Hey, I'm
Okay, so I still have the fork and tray. I wonder what happens if I just put back the fork.
And TV Dam is joining us in chat as well.
Hello, Keeverdam. I hope that you're having a good day. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Because we can't seem to get 2 trays. Frosted glass. Yuck, I hate broccoli.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Just for reference, there was an infomercial called the Magic Bullet infomercial, and it sold a blender that was kind of small called the Magic Bullet, and I watched that infomercial like 20 times over the course of a summer. I
don't know why. I just assumed the magic bullet was like a vibrator.
No, it's an actual thing, and there's an actual infomercial, and it's a goofy ass infomercial. But you know what? I kind of liked it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, we have access to lockers,
I usually keep clothes in here.
and Frosted Glass has apparently also seen it because he's quoting one of the people on it.
Nothing in here.
Yeah.
Nothing in.
Wait, so what did she say on this one?
I usually keep clothes in here. Looks like I need to.
Okay. So, based on what I'm seeing here, this interpretation of the future is everything is 3D printed, and there's a shitty AI system. There's a shitty virtual reality system. So pretty much like the current day.
Fair enough.
Except there's this weird fucking thing I don't understand called wetware.
Yes.
What does the notice say?
Tenancy rules. City housing support. This housing is provided as is by the City Department of Social Welfare until such time as you are able to secure employment. Basic facilities are provided within. Since your stay is temporary, please do not damage. Temporary? I've been here for 2 years now.
And there's a housing crisis.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can leverage it somehow.
I can't use it.
Yeah.
Plastic for it.
It's too flimsy to do anything.
I can't use these things together.
A recyclable plastic tray. The food. I don't think it needs a small tin pot.
Cables. Wetware still. How do I... Can I fill
don't
it?
think
Okay, so I need to open the door, or I need to crawl out through the vent. I think I need to crawl out through the vent. I have a trophy that could potentially be made into a fork, which could potentially open vent, but I don't have administrative privileges to recycle it. User safety settings enabled. Unable to produce due to danger of harm.
Hey, lousy.
Okay, what happens if we remove the memory cartridge? Does that make any difference?
Hey.
No. Can we put that in there? No, it doesn't do that. That's a shame. That's a shame.
No, he's
Oh, here we go. You feel a flow of new data as your wetware
inveigles
itself into You feel a flow of new data as your wetware inveigles itself into the food machine systems. Wouldn't want to inveigle ourselves.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THB Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure
No.
you're eating right.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THA systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then. Will the machine work without you?
If I had an accident, the machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency now, do we?
Who are you, and what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Sheffy,
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
machines can you make?
Using THE's patented and proven protein fiber synthesis reserve system, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
You're dodging the question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THE always come up with great new ideas. Everything from protein surprise to Nutri blood casserole.
Ugh.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
I've had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland, and it feels like runny puke. I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some. Oopsie, it looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
So Keith says inveigle is a real word, apparently, and Frosted says it's like asking Kamala a question.
How do I get trays and cutlery?
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
Humor me.
THE's food machines have self-contained vacuum formers to recycle utensils. Just put your tray back in the machine when you're done with it.
Why can't I?
It but isn't plastic.
But that heavy.
I'm not
How do I shut you off on the machine?
You're.
address all concerns regarding THE.
Avatar to 862.
Chefy to THE. Customer interactive.
Yeah, I get it.
Ciao.
Bye.
You got sick of hearing THE?
Honestly, Terry, a little bit.
Good.
Hey, we're not Aussies.
Okay, so no memory module. What now?
Hi, I'm.
How would I?
Why would you want to do that? I just want to make sure.
So you object?
It takes some pretty serious, only qualified
Looks like messing with yourself. What's on your?
I'm the Uh-oh.
Frosted says, this is what anime is like for me.
I'm so sorry. I can't cook without my recipes.
Some master chef you are.
If you can find some new recipes on a memory module, I would accept.
And, Keith is identifying which notes are in the THE jingle.
Okay, thing here. Okay, I didn't think that would work, but... Oh, how do I... Yeah, I do. Well, Frosted, I have good news for you. I'm about to kill the anime.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
Hi.
what's on your recipe card now?
I see there's some new recipe data. It looks like.
Apparently, whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some damage. You don't
You
look so
heartless
good.
monster.
Nothing that could be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery. You don't look so good.
I'm a chef.
That's nice. What about your...
I'm a chef.
Yes?
I'm a chef.
Okay.
Well, that was entertaining.
Yes, yes, it was.
Hey!
Oh, come on!
Hey! How's he?
Okay, fine. What happens when we recycle now? Does it produce something different?
Probably not. Yeah, same
Food
thing.
tray. A food tray obligingly from service.
Hey!
Ah, shit. So I gotta go talk to the thing again.
I think Keith says it's Monkey's internet connection personified.
Yeah.
How do I?
Yeah.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Not while I'm the boss.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Yeah? How about I stop you stopping me stopping you?
Then I guess I'd have to stop you stopping me stopping you stopping me?
You're a snake.
I don't like your food.
I like your face.
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Yeah?
Then
Yeah.
Okay,
will the machine work without you?
Don't you let it fall for me.
What?
Okay.
That doesn't really answer my question. You're really, really annoying. You know that?
This takes fun to no one.
What?
Your mama!
You don't look.
I let you to death.
That's nice. What about your?
I'm a chef.
Yes.
I'm a chef.
Ciao.
I like the corrupted chef. Avatar.
yes. That said, I have no idea what to do now.
Do-
Table, pile of clothes. And I can't put this in.
If I exposed fiber optics everywhere.
And
last
Frosted
time I
says he hopes Hell 9000 shows up to bitch slapper.
Notice door. Great. Food.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I got this out of the machine. The window frame is welded in. Even
Yeah, I don't see anything that can be used.
Hmm.
I wonder what happens if I put in one of these. Yeah. And then try and get something back.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nothing.
so what if I do this?
This still is. Hey, how's he?
Okay, so what if I take it out and ask for it again? much like your food. Trays and forks.
How do
Hmm.
We're good. Okay, yeah.
Ciao.
Random American says, "Is this an environmentalist simulator?" I don't think so. Maybe it will be later on.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You want me
Yeah,
to look it
yeah.
up? Okay.
Terry, I insist that we cheat.
Okay. So if you leave this place and you use the wetware on the door control panel, you can talk to
Oh,
another like avatar.
gotcha. Okay.
And Frosty says, so you have to shut down Skynet just to get a fork.
Pretty
No, we can get a
much.
fork. We just can't get a metal fork.
Uh,
So now
Apparently I
you go
can-
back into trance. You can talk to a new robot.
yeah. Great. More AIs.
Oh yeah.
Forsooth, who would summon the guardian of thine
Oh
abode?
God.
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Whatever thy will, my lady.
Okay, I don't like this guy.
The
Yeah.
door seems to be...
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So, where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks. I think
And Frosty
Shafi
says
the
this
Chef's
guy
come
used
down
the
with
German
something.
from the dig.
The steward harbors a blight. Zounds! This shall not be allowed to continue. Foul harbinger!
I'm not.
There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward. Stand and face me. We shall see what trial by combat makes of you.
I'm sorry. I don't wait.
Have at thee!
Just a flesh wound.
Well, that takes care of her.
Okay. So
Frosty says, please let the next one be Clippy.
okay. Oh,
Oh, you gotta put the memory card.
yeah. Oh, we have to. There we go.
Okay.
If you're not allowed,
Okay.
yeah, if you're not allowed to, why have the option there at all? Like, if you're not allowed to have a metal fork, why would they say, oh, well, you can have a metal fork?
I think
Hey,
the idea is that she specifically has been put on some sort of like suicide watch so that she can't use metal objects, but normally you would be able to.
Yeah.
Got it.
There you go. We have escaped.
Yay!
We had to cheat on the tutorial, but we got out of the apartment eventually.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, part
Part
one
one
complete.
complete.
20 hours earlier.
This is
Take
it.
me down to a
Animus
suicide
Organics.
city.
You think Central's right on this one?
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
However, if it does help us catch the Mindjacker.
Central
The
has
Mindjacker?
been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything here. There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
Random Americans in chat. I had a suicide watch once. It killed time.
There you go.
Badumch. Traveler. The Cell issue Traveler. Like the civilian models in many ways capable of making calls and running apps, the specialized model carried by Cell possesses more powerful sensors and encryption. The Traveler's sonograph is picking up very little ambient activity in the building. And a jolt gun. An electroshock weapon with an output of between 2 and 8 million volts. This tool uses an ultraviolet laser to ionize a channel of air, allowing electrical charge to pass from the device to its target. While intended as a compliance tool rather than a lethal weapon, care must be taken in its use to prevent accidental fatalities. I feel as though a few riots have been started by this thing.
Yeah.
Though you don't give Central's predictions much credibility, you'd still better investigate. It'll make proving it wrong that much easier. While you technically have the authority to commandeer vehicles for Cell business, Central would need a very good reason to override the car's systems.
Hey, Loud.
Yeah?
Oh, so we play the old guy.
I've lost count of the number of times the Mindjackers struck.
In Newton or globally?
Now, just a figure of speech. He's been on the rampage for too long, but now he's in our territory.
Should give us the advantage.
At least we've managed to link the previous mindjackings to one suspect.
It's the MO. Historically, Mindjackers have used some kind of external gear. They use another system to extract, before storing it in their own neural tissue.
So they'd need a terminal.
Which is usually how we catch them. It's conspicuous.
But are mindjackers not behaving the same way?
No. His tools appear to be built into his own bodily wetware system. Some kind of resonance imager in his body, maybe.
Whatever it is, it's less invasive as well.
Exactly. His victims suffer massive hemorrhages, but no external injuries. State of the art, but a dead giveaway.
So, Central predicted our mindjacker was
Stop
going to
saying
strike.
Mindjacker.
You don't trust it?
I just don't understand how it came to that conclusion.
Obviously, we're doing our jobs right. We collect data, which Central interprets. Based on that data, it maps a pattern.
But why isn't it a pattern that we could see?
It's not only us. Central
None.
has got all of the city, the whole net to draw on.
But it won't tell us how it's come to the conclusion where the mindjacker...
Hold on. Dropped frames. I don't know why I'm getting dropped frames. Does it? Can you tell Terry, is the stream okay?
Strike. Does it think we can't
Looks all right to me.
understand? Is it concealing something?
Just be glad we've got an advantage like Central.
I still don't like it.
You don't like that Central's predicted this, do you?
It's not how investigations are supposed to be done.
Admit it. You're afraid your job's going to be stolen by machines. Kind of like weavers, factory workers, authors.
Just how old do you
Frosted.
think I am?
My
Now,
mind. It's
I
been
just
jacked.
like having that key bit of
Yes.
information kept from me.
You need to learn to work with Central. It's not our enemy. It works for us as we work for it.
Do we have any ideas about our perp?
The fact that he's stealing data straight from living neural wiring is disturbing, but it tells us a couple of important things.
Oh?
Well, previously caught mindjackers have usually burnt out after one or two attacks. Sharing a whole other's brain worth of data is pretty taxing.
So we're looking for someone with a really specialized wetware setup in their heads. Pity that won't tell us what they look like.
The other problem is how slippery this guy is. Only fragments.
He's gotta
of
be with that
appearances
much
on camera,
wetware.
No clear witnesses.
Yeah.
Which means he's either
Very
a master of
inveigling.
disguise.
Or there's some pretty high up collusion to hide him. That wouldn't surprise me if he were a business hire,
Still, after this many hits, he may start to slip.
even if it's just his psyche
He
breaking.
might slip if it's on wetware.
Yeah, yes.
Autonomous Organics.
That's what the sign says. They're one of the city's largest computational biotech firms.
What do they make?
Wetware mostly. Wouldn't be grown here. Probably in Eurofed.
This place is just the offices?
Regional headquarters, Central tells me. Do we know why it predicts the next attack will take place here?
It won't share that with us. Need to know. A high-tech firm. Wetware, huh?
Yeah. Specifically for forming neural connections between systems. The blue stuff. The nanomachines keeping the modern world running.
It's funny. When I think nanomachine, I picture tiny gears and turbines. When really, they're just bits of proteins and macromolecules.
They still perform all kinds of mechanical tasks. Just smaller.
I guess I'm technically more of an expert in them than you are. I used to make them for a living.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know what to do with them anymore. Organic computing. That's my field.
Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
Okay, I'm going to pause for a moment to visit the toaster. Terry, can you sing the DK rap for me while we're gone?
Yeah. I will do my best. I'm not actually going to do it. Just everyone in chat pretend that I sang the DK rap. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. DJ, spin that shit. Yes. Okay, so they're finally here performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here.
I would like to thank Terry Diamantis for that exuberant performance of the DK rap in my absence.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't listening, but I can tell by your tone of voice that whatever you did was very, very exciting.
Oh, extremely.
Okay, let's...
Oh, and a tall person is actually putting the lyrics in chat.
Ah, okay. Frosted says, do the Jesus rap instead. We're not doing the Jesus rap.
I don't know the words to that one. Apart from Jesus Christ is my nigger. But that's it. That's the only part of that rap that I remember.
Hey, anyone there?
Doesn't look like anyone's around.
Can we go elevator? There we are.
The elevator's locked. Panel says authorized personnel only.
I guess we need to find someone who counts as authorized, then.
Shoot it with your gun.
Laser paper stone?
Okay. Oh, it's scissors, paper,
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. I imagine this is just a pointless mini game. I don't think it's going to be like important.
Case file information larceny with composite harm to health of individuals, i.e., mind jacking.
Yeah.
Beginning in March, using process of resonant modulation, blah blah blah. Not known. Subject appears exceptionally skilled at infiltration and may have inside help from larger sponsor. Case specialists Regis and Leo are assigned to compile all available data on Mindjacker's activity, including investigation of latest targets for analysis by Central. News. Okay. Continuing a long-standing process of standardization, the Parliament of the... Oh, God, is this going to be relevant
This
to
is
the
probably
game?
just backstory. I don't think it's like relevant information.
Jesus, this is a lot. Okay. It's a lot of
It's like
text.
Primordia. Remember Primordia had that control panel where it was just like an info dump of all the backstory?
Yeah.
I think the news in this game is probably going to be something similar.
Sport. Latest score, Skibbity, Newton 55-37, UAE.
Match in progress.
And no, it didn't say Skibbity. That's me trying to connect with the kids. Weather, currently dry, with light outbreaks of rain expected later this evening. And
Frosted is apparently putting the lyrics to the Jesus rap in chat.
Frosted, come on. Just what? Come on. And
Well, look, if he wrote this song for the Christian youth, and he wants to teach the Christian truth, if you want to reach those kids on the street, you got to do a rap to a hip hop beat. It's just like everyone knows that.
holy shit!
What the hell?
What'd you find?
A security card. This man was custodial staff, a janitor.
Probably not our mindjacker's target then.
Still, I don't think this was an accident. We need to find out what's going on here.
It's a little blasé. A guy just fell to his death in front of you.
Yeah, it happens.
But hey, we got a key card.
That's all that matters.
Thanks, janitor.
It's unlocked floor 26 for us.
Must be where its owner was working. Damn it all.
Burns
He's dead,
all around
Jim.
Cleaner nodes and his wet wiring. Yeah, this is our mindjacking victim.
Central was right.
The attack was recent, maybe minutes ago. The mindjacker was probably interrupted by the janitor who ended up on the street.
There's only one other way out of here. To the roof. We need to get up there before he escapes again.
Do we
Where's
though?
the roof on fire?
His ID badge says Gerbach, Avery. He's an HR supervisor.
Oh,
If
better
the
off dead.
mindjacker's in corporate
Yeah.
espionage, it's a pretty strange target.
In the
That's
future,
Central
everyone's an
State. See if
HR
they can
rep.
flag anything.
If you're in HR, I do not feel bad if you die.
There's a time and a place for the trance, and it's not on the roof. The management of Animus Organics would like to remind colleagues not to make statements to the press regarding product safety. So we kind of got like a... Maybe this is like... oh, what's that movie? The Fugitive. Yeah, he switched the samples!
Get
From Central, please be aware that tomorrow's midday UV exposure index is huge. Hey man, just want to say big grats on the engagement. Oh, he just got engaged. That's sad. I am so sad.
No. It's actually good. If you think about it, the lady no longer has to marry a HR person. That's a win.
Well, there you go. Telephone. Oh.
Lots of people to call.
Hello? Do you know what time it is?
Sorry, wrong number.
Yeah.
Yeah? Looks like we...
Damn it.
I was wondering the same thing. We're assuming the mindjacker's a data thief. The usual MO would be to target valuable info he can sell on the black market.
But this guy, he was an HR administrator.
Apparently,
He doesn't know anything.
Not the kind would be let in on company secrets.
We'll just have to ask the mindjacker when we catch him. That body on
That would have been a long... He must have been in the wrong place. Came across the mindjacker in the middle of...
paid for it heavily. Let me know if you find...
Will do, Regis.
Okay,
Sorry.
hold on. Where is let's see. What are the names on this thing? Atwood and Kutub. Atwood R, Kutub S. Atwood.
I think I found the office.
See if he'll help. Remember, be consistent.
What? Who is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Mr. Atwood, my name is Dr. Regis. I'm an investigator for Cell.
What? I mean, what's happened?
I just need to ask you a couple of questions about your workplace.
Oh, Nuke. You're calling from the office. What's happened?
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. We need access to the roof stairwell in your office.
Wait. How do I know you're really a cell agent? I can't just give out the code to anyone.
This is a serious incident, Mr. Atwood. Time is slipping away, and a serial killer might be as well.
What? Really?
We need your assistance to bring him in.
Wait a sec. Serial killers in the Animus office? Gerbach, this is real unprofessional of you.
Huh?
Come on, I know you didn't want to work tonight, but there's a reason you're not allowed up on the roof. You almost had me, but pretending to be a...
Damn.
You done fucked it up. So,
Hello, this is Philippe. I am away on assignment, so if you wish to
you
leave me a
probably
message
were supposed to get a code from that guy, yeah.
What?
I think you were probably supposed to get a code from him. Like,
I can't figure that.
I think there's probably going to be like another way to do it, but I think yeah, you weren't supposed to piss that guy off.
Yeah. Cancel. Okay, locked terminal.
I'm not sure what that... Locked.
That key.
Hey,
Yeah?
this door is really...
Don't worry.
And who says brute force never...
Not me.
There you go. I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yep.
The mindjacker.
Freeze! Cell agents!
Yeah.
Lay down your weapon and put your hands above your head.
Does that ever...
Sometimes. It was worth a try.
Yeah.
Cell doesn't appreciate people shooting at its agents.
If you cut it out, maybe we'll put in a good word for you.
You're under arrest on suspicion of illegal trafficking of neural data, breaking and entering, and homicide.
Let's not forget, shooting at cell agents.
The only way off this rooftop is down, either with us or over the edge.
Frankly, the second one's fine by me.
Oh, he's gonna take your advice.
What?
There you. Ah.
Dun dun dun.
I have to go to my home planet
Lifting
now.
gear.
He's escaping by aerostat.
Central. Our mindjacking suspect has
He
fled
died
by
along the way.
Interceptors dispatched.
Yes.
Court officers have arrived on scene
Virgie's
at Atlas.
dead!
Please return to headquarters for debriefing.
Nuke, we were so close.
Why does every, like, science fiction thing have the urge to come up with new curse words?
Yeah, I know. Tall person
Wow.
in chat just says, call them jetpacks.
Max,
Yeah.
What? Huh?
were you sleeping on duty?
Sleep? No, I was trancing. For work, of course.
Dr. Lau was submitting her case report.
We were so close. Have you found the aerostat he escaped to?
No records have been found of such a vehicle.
What?
Radar and air traffic records show no aerostat present at that time, and no communications traffic has been identified regarding the aerostat.
Maybe he deleted them? Covered his tracks?
That would require access to an improbable number of systems, including my own. Such an undetected intrusion into central systems is implausible.
Are you saying we're lying?
It is possible that you were mistaken. Human error. For the moment, you are advised
Error,
to pursue
error.
other lines of inquiry.
If you say so. Something's going on here.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear.
Trying to tie. That's what she says.
Stop,
Like it's
Terry.
something
What's
from the
that
art of
sound?
war.
Aw, picture of my family.
Delete.
Yeah, delete. Whatever cases.
And tall person is saying that that machine is the bad guy. He's calling it now.
You know, tall person, you're probably right.
I bet he's played this before. He's just shown.
More news stuff. Sport. Weather.
And frosted, it's spelled hummus. The chickpea dip is hummus, not homos.
Oh yeah, Terry, it's the weather. Remain indoors.
Perfect.
Okay, null. It is very important that you download and activate this package in a secure location as soon as possible. Tell no one. Lives depend on it.
When I send people my package, I get blocked on Twitter.
Santiago. Hey, Charlie. Why you hogging Lao so much?
Okay.
Sorry. Hey, Charlie. Why you hogging Lao so much? The rest of us need a wirehead on cases as well. I can probably guess why you're not letting go of her. Wahi? But seriously, man. Give the rest of us a turn. Dr. Regis, as per our discussion at your last checkup, you have still not opted for enhanced neuroconnective wetware. While not yet critical, please remember that your work... Oh my god. This is like the Windows... You should update to Windows 37. Charles Regis, your monthly payment of $8,100 for the rental of the Tier 42 Northwest Balcony Garden has been processed. Okay. Dr.
And tall person says he hasn't played it, but it is on his wish list. Okay. I own it, but I've never played it.
What game? Sorry.
The one we're playing now, Technobabylon. Or Techno Iraq, I should say.
The option... Oh, sorry.
They want to be bigoted.
The optical feed from your office is no longer functional based on your examples of based on past examples of your behavior. I believe it likely to be by your own hand. While you may object to perceived surveillance, please recall that this is for your safety and that of other cell staff. Fuck you. Okay, I won't lie to you, I'm starting to like this guy. Regis, apparently my previous answer was unclear. No, I will not help you with your investigations, despite your crude threats. If you continue to make baseless accusations about any supposed ties I'm alleged to have with organized crime, you shall be hearing from my lawyers! Hi, Charlie. I'm afraid it doesn't look good regarding Baxter. Central's approved the parole. Don't take it personally. It's not like they ignored your input, but, well, you're not exactly going to be the most objective person after what he did to you and your wife, are you? What's with the Whedon speak over here? What we got for fun? Okay.
I trust
Data
Max,
package.
but I know Central would hear everything in cell headquarters.
Camera. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah?
What do
Got
we
any
do
idea?
now?
I thought you were supposed. We could look into that.
Gil Vanderwall?
Yeah, that's the one.
I thought Vanderwall made it pretty clear he wasn't going to speak to us.
Might just be the way you handled him. Tact is apparently not your strong point.
I like to speak my mind.
I'll contact him and see if he's more open to persuasion. He might cooperate if you're not there threatening him with physical injury.
He's a dyed-in-the-wool felon. He deserves worse.
But if he can help us,
All right. See what you can do. Let me know if you find anything.
we'll do, Regis.
Well, if Vanderwall doesn't want to help, he can always force him.
Yeah.
That's a physics joke for anyone in the chat. Though you can tolerate Santiago's opinions, it looks like Dr. Preston's the only one in the office. You'd rather avoid another sermon on the merits of Central Heist. Okay, I'm really starting to like this lead.
Lie. Dr. Santiago must be working on something he doesn't want me seeing.
Well, you can enter the prison. You can enter the cell at any time. While you question the need for so many cameras within Cell HQ, the waiting room is one of the few places you would never sabotage them.
Hey, kid. You alright?
He seems fine.
This kid's wigging out.
Yeah.
Answer me! You've been accused of misusing your stunner with suspects, but even you reckon this would be going too far.
A little.
Based. No, just kidding.
I can't open it here.
Bulletins. Oh, it's just the news thing again.
Yeah.
Balcony. Fulcrum Tower.
Yeah.
When people worry, there's always something they find to help them. Drinking, the trance, even God sometimes. Me, I've got a place I like to go to. It's helped me when I've been troubled in the past. It's empty.
What's up, Terry?
I'm not climbing that.
No, I was just thinking to myself, nothing.
Ah. Well, get your head in the game, Terry. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Dr. Regis.
Yes?
Regis? Central's still giving us a negative on the aerostat. It's like it just vanished. So I thought I'd better give you a heads up.
Do you mind? I was in the middle of something. How did you find me?
Central told me you'd be here, at Fulcrum Tower. Also, it said, stop turning your traveler off.
What a surprise. I like my privacy, though. That's why I come here.
You hang around the balconies much?
I come up here from time to time.
I can see why. It's a great view. Not for someone with a fear of heights, though. Is it a private garden?
Max,
Viksha Regis. Charlie, this is... I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You shouldn't. I don't tell anyone.
Wow. I know you've got some seriously high-up strings you can pull, but I didn't think they'd ever let someone be buried up here. And how the hell can you afford somewhere like this?
Get your nose out of my business, bitch.
We were married for
Didn't I
4
make
years.
it clear I don't want to talk about this?
We met in our professions. She was a engineer as well.
You didn't have kids?
My previous work, well, it left both of us infertile. We had embryos prepared through IVF.
I don't want to hear about this, man.
I'm really sorry. I remember reading... It was Baxter, wasn't it?
Don't push it, Dr. Lau.
Sorry.
She isn't buried up here. She was processed, like anyone else.
I see.
The tree's special, though. I made it myself, from scratch.
Planted and grew?
No, made. It's a cross of Chrysophyllum caneto and Prunus cerulata. The junk DNA in every cell of it contains her entire genome.
Wow.
Takes a lot of looking after.
But you're doing it for her.
Makes it all worth it.
I think I figured out why you went off the grid to come up here tonight. You heard about Baxter, didn't you?
They let a monster like that walk.
They didn't parole him because they approve of what he did. He's out because he's got skills Central thought would be useful. With a governor jammed in his limbic system, well, he won't be the same man. He can't even imagine hurting anyone again.
Even if it were completely true, I know that there is absolutely no way I could forgive him.
On the bright side, he'd probably be pretty mad at you too. Well, if he could have thoughts like that anymore without falling over and puking, you put him away, and that counts for something. I know it's not exactly normal for you to open up, but if you want someone to talk to, I
don't.
Central wants us?
I'm afraid so. We better get going.
Dun dun dun.
You coming?
I just need a moment, a little privacy.
I understand, Charlie. I'll see how long I can...
Max.
Yes?
Nothing.
That's all right, Charlie.
Yeah.
I understand. I'll be in the car.
I can't
Frosty
ask
says,
for
I hope the goal of the
this.
game is to get
Not
your
even sure
balls
what this
working
is
again.
Come on,
You are
Frosted.
alone, as requested.
Yes? Now what is this about?
1448D-A, 1448D-B, 1448D-C, 1448D-E.
Excuse me?
Well said.
Your stomach lurches as you recognize the image. You know them, you've seen them before, but you hadn't remembered them by number. Whoever is calling you has 4 embryo containers, your own, and a hammer!
They were removed from the Alracis Medical Center, originally deposited at 1615 on the 11th of November 2065. They have been fertilized by yourself and Dr. Viksha Regis. They were frozen at the earliest viable phase of growth. 3 are female and 1 is male. They were deposited after your fertility treatment proved...
Stop! Why are you telling me this? Who are you? And what are you doing with my kid? My embryo?
You are about to meet with a contact, Gil Vanderwall. In his home is an active memory module, a most unique model. You will secure it for us. Further instructions will follow.
And what if I don't? That image could be a sim.
Apparently, you need more incentive not to waste my time.
No!
1 is gone. 3 remain. Do it quickly. Your legacy is in jeopardy.
A conflict brews in your mind and in your heart. Giving in to blackmail like this would be the antithesis of everything you stand for, both as an agent of the law and as a human being. On the other hand,
don't
you
do
can...
it.
Yeah. On the other hand, you cannot bring yourself to risk a small part of the legacy that you've worked for so many years to maintain.
Save the lives of our children? I think I can accept that.
And Frosty says, "Oh, I have all kinds of stuff with your jizz
So,
on it."
despite the incident at Animus, I may have some good news. We might have a break in that string of mindjackings.
Vanderwall agreed to talk.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
He couldn't hold out forever. What did he say?
Didn't want to talk over the...
Lau?
Central wants a word.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau.
This isn't just a social call for an update, is it, Central?
Dr. Regis, lately you have spent a great deal of your time off network. It is for your safety and that of the citizens that we...
Central?
All points bulletin. Evacuation in progress at Barber's Gate Transit Station. Case officers Regis and Lau assigned to crisis management.
What's happening at the...
All case data has been transferred to Dr. Lau. Your vehicle has been rerouted. Please seek an expedient resolution to the situation. Central out.
Business-like as ever. Let's go see what this is about.
Barber's Gate Station.
Caution.
From down on the ground, that type of drone's unreachable. That's part of its purpose.
And the surface is
Supposedly,
being
these things are
cancelled.
interactive, if you're wired.
Considering joining the present day, aren't you, Regis? And Keeg misses the chef girl that sang T-H-E.
Nah.
Mess. Platform. I don't want to talk to this guy. Who's the? Who
Yeah.
even is this guy? You're nothing. You're nobody.
Sir, over here.
Yeah. Worth a try.
I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We've been assigned as crisis management.
Corpsman Durian, 4th Network.
Has it gotten any worse?
Not
name's
yet,
Corpsman?
But we've not heard any word since...
Hey, I'm the only one here who hasn't got wiring in his head. Central hasn't had the decency to update me.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Well, it's another one, sir.
Another what?
A, bomber.
What do you mean, another one?
This is like the 4th this year I know of. Central's been doing its best to keep public awareness down.
I guess it doesn't want public panic about it.
Or it doesn't want people to think we haven't got it under control. So how do you know about it?
I talk to people? I've got a social life, unlike someone.
Central marked him when he tripped a chroma sensor. Central locked down the trains and started an evacuation. It looks like he panicked and holed up in one of them.
Anyone in danger? Any hostages?
Central's not mentioned any in the case file. That either means there aren't any,
Or it doesn't consider them sufficiently important. Probably wants the transit running again more than it cares about human life.
sounds like he was surprised. Didn't have time to take any.
He's not thinking in terms of hostages. He was made as a weapon.
Regis?
He's a bio-bomber. The explosives are made of... They are his bones. That's how he tripped a DNA sensor. What's your take on it, Dr. Lau?
Honestly, it's looking pretty lousy for him. Doesn't look like he's got
Pretty
any
lousy,
human
Dr.
shields.
Lau?
I doubt an empty transit station was his intended target either.
Very astute.
Charlie, you're not gonna like this. Central's just bumped the priority. It wants the suspect neutralized.
What? Neutralized is a vague term. I'm gonna try to talk him down.
Regis?
It sounds like he's hesitating. I may be able to exploit that, but just in case, get to high ground.
Fine. You probably know what you're doing.
The signal is hope. Don't fire until you hear me say it.
Hope. Got it.
Keep the public away, and run one more check for bystanders in the station. We can't afford casualties if this goes wrong.
Will Central approve of this?
We don't have time to wait and find out. Wish me luck.
I hope for the best. Ah, damn it.
Hello?
Who's there?
I just want to talk. I'm unarmed, and I'm opening the doors.
What do you want, heathen?
The sight is distressingly familiar. The brace, the weakened bones, the signs of tampering in a young man that brings back memories long buried. It seems that the best hope would be to leverage what you know about him, try to find some common ground.
You sound like you're from America. Am I right? Texas, I'd guess.
Yes, you're right.
I thought so. I grew up there myself, near Fort Worth. What part do you hail from?
Houston.
I can remember what it's like out there. It's part of why I came here in the first place. I'm Dr. Regis, by the way. Some folk call me Charlie.
Thomas Beckett.
Like the saint. Nice to meet you all, Thomas. So, how do you like the city?
It's a wretched den of sin, like Sodom or Gomorrah.
Well, it's not my favorite, but I wouldn't go that far. I take it you're not here as a tourist.
I'm here to do my duty and strike a blow for the Lord.
Really? We're a long way out from the war here. Whole other continent, in fact.
Yes, I know. But now I'm surrounded, and I must make use of what I have. The fire within me.
Well, don't set yourself on fire.
Well, if you do, say free Palestine while you do it.
How's the scoliosis?
That's kind of what I meant.
And the osteoporosis, the rickets, and the diabetes.
How do you...
It's a common side effect of sloppy prenatal genetic engineering. That, and having your body lay explosive nitrates in your bones instead of calcium.
It's a test of our faith. Only the truly worthy who can...
It shows just how little the Gengineers who made you cared about your health. They made you to walk and to carry a bomb in your bones. The fact that you're a living, feeling, thinking human was merely an inconvenience.
Frosted in chat. You give me back my cum.
Regis, I'm in position. Visibility good, 0 crosswind. Standing by.
There have been times when I've lost faith, but I can't let this be one of them.
I used to work with guys like you, a whole lifetime ago.
The Lord's warriors?
Something like that. Kids who'd been altered, weaponized youth. You've grown up with so many health problems, groomed since birth for a noble sacrifice. But does this seem like the glorious role you were promised?
It is my duty to God to sacrifice myself.
In an empty transit station, thanks to a piece of bad luck?
This wasn't where I was supposed to go. But even the original target, it doesn't seem to fit with God's plan. But if I agreed to go with you, I'd have failed in my duty. I'd just be a prisoner in a strange land.
For the Lord hears the needy and does not despise his own people who are prisoners. Psalm 69, verse 33.
You're right. Wherever I am, I'm always in the Lord's sight.
There are more ways to do his work than destruction. We can help you find it. We can probably even fix your bones.
All right. I shall not resist.
Thomas, you've made a wise choice. More importantly, you've made it for yourself.
Yay!
Corpsman, the suspect is surrendered. Take him into custody. Carefully.
Yes, Doctor.
I hope we can be the best of odds.
Regis, that was amazing. Central's going to be pissed, though. That was a huge risk.
Screw Central. Come on. We've got work to do. The Corpsman can handle it here.
Yeah, with a little help from the bomb squad.
Oh, double.
Yeah, successfully talked the bomber down.
So, Vanderwall finally agreed to cooperate?
Yep. Said he could give us a head start on the minejacker.
We'd better not keep the man waiting then.
I think that we probably should keep him waiting.
Yeah. I think the end of a chapter is always a good stopping point.
Yeah, I think this is a good place. And if you've been in the chat, thank you very much for joining us. This was fun. I'm enjoying this game so far. I don't know about you.
And I like the fact that apart from one bit in the tutorial where you needed me to look up the answer, you've gone 2 chapters and you haven't really needed any help. Like,
Yeah.
the solutions to the puzzles have been logical enough that you can figure them out.
Yes. Except technically, I did ask her for help to open that door that one time. So,
Yeah, but like that's an in-game solution. That's not asking me to look up a walkthrough.
yeah. Eh. Anyway, again, if you've been in chat for this time, thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you around.
Unless you're frosted. In that
Yeah.
case, you're a jerk.
Yeah, in that case, go to hell. No. Anyway, I was your host, Jack Gunsky, and with me for Games with Terry was Terry Diamantis.
Bye, guys.